Okay. Hello and welcome. I am your host, Big Robbie 1990, and I'll be continuing up more Silent Hill, a video game where I literally have no idea what I'm doing. Hello. Nope, don't touch me. I'm sterile. Oh, this is the first floor? Okay, basement. I can only go into the morgue, the elevator, upstairs, the generator room, but I can't go in the storeroom, and I can't go in the boiler room. Well, I can't go in the storeroom as of now, I think. Not sure if the door's locked or not. Okay, I can go in the kitchen, director's office. I can go down. I can go up. I can use the elevator. Can't use the doctor's office, but I can use the office. Wait, didn't I pick up a key or something? Hey, Cap Zing. Ground control, it's Major Tom. Alrighty, Major Tom. And what is the problem you were having? We might be able to help you. Over. Let's see. Oh, it's Space Odyssey lyrics? Oh, I have no idea who Space Odyssey is. Oh, I don't really listen to David Bowie. Hey, Nelson. I mean, he's got good music. I'm just not a fan of it. No, I really don't. It's either... I've only ever really listened to Living on a Prayer. And, oh god, what's the other one? And Shot Through the Heart. Yeah, like, you give love a bad name. Hey, Sassy. WWF 2001. Hey, Jeff. Yeah, like, I'm sorry. I know I'm probably disappointing you, but... You know, like... But I mean, like, we all have our preferences. I like rock, I like heavy rock, I like somewhat soft rock, alternative music. It depends. It's nothing personal. It just depends. I mean, Kyron loves David Bowie, I think. My god, I tried to sneeze like I don't know how many times and I couldn't do it. Like, seriously, like someone must be talking some serious crap about me. It's the reason why I'm trying to sneeze so badly. Not really anymore. Thank you. Thank you for the bless yous. I mean, I like music like Metallica, Iron Maiden, Ozzy Osbourne, of course, you know, Disturbed. That's my music. Linkin Park, the first 2 albums. I was like, you know what? How do I distract this thing? Either you're going, or either, hey plushie, either you're spamming. The reason why I do the quote thing, the air quotes, is because if it thinks you're spamming, it won't release your messages. Or if they're like too long, or if they have maybe language it doesn't like or something, then that's what it does. And yes, this is a horror game. Well, what do you know? I actually got the puzzle right. Well, honestly, that was going to be my next guess, but my brain didn't think of it, so we'll just say that I wasn't thinking it to make it easier. I have a friend who's a nurse. She used to work in the operating table room with the doctors. I think she said she was also making like 45, 48 an hour, and I was just like, dang! She was like, yeah. She would bring home around like 28. No, she'd bring home around $2,900 a week. And because of tax, she would bring home around 2,100. I was like, wow, that's actually really good money. She was like, yeah, it is. Hit him while she's down. Basement storeroom. All right, we are getting somewhere, guys. Not wasting any time. I mean, it's less than 10 minutes in. I did some good, what do you call it? You know what? I gotta buy me a blanket like that so I can jump off a cliff somewhat, or like somewhat at a great height, but have a landing pad to where I just jump off and I'm like, I'm a flying squirrel, and then just plop down on the pad. Like, well, that was great for as long as that lasted. Or just jump off and be like, I'm free! Because I'm kind of scared to base jump, for 1. 2, I don't know how to fly. And 3, if the parachute don't deploy, I'm dead. And I might hit a tree, or I might hit a rock. I mean, like, you've watched me play games where I have to fly, right? Like, I don't do very well And that's a video game. I don't think a bird would eat me. I think I might hit the bird. Like, literally, just imagine you like a big old like tank and a bird, and then just the bird just explodes. I mean, Fabio. If anybody ever remembers Fabio or knows Fabio, I think he was on a roller coaster ride and he got hit in the face with a bird. Very unlucky. Hi, Miley. Very unlucky. I think his face was black and blue. I think he was bleeding. And that was just a roller coaster ride. And he hit a bird. You got first place in your what do you cheer thing you do? Sorry. Well, that's the thing though. I don't remember the per second rate of dropping or flying, but once, I guess you could say once the human reaches terminal velocity, nothing's gonna stop you unless you crash. I'm not saying I know it, I'm just saying that once you hit terminal velocity, you're kind of dead. Congratulations, Miley. So you did get first place. Woo! I'm actually really proud of myself with that guess. I'm gonna feel good about myself. I don't know what it is either, but she won. They won. That's all that matters. I just saved myself a lot of ammunition by killing those nurses, too. See, that would be like the same thing of, you know, if I have a girlfriend or wife and she's like, we're pregnant, I'm gonna be like, no, correction, you're pregnant, because my dad said if I ever somehow got pregnant, he would be donating me to science. And I even told him, like, when he told me that, just be, you know, just tell him, just like, you know what? I don't blame him. The Marvel mystery of science. I'm not even joking. That's literally his words, that he really would donate me to science. And I told him I don't blame him. That's not the point. The point is if my girlfriend or wife says we are pregnant, I'm going to correct her and be like, no, you're pregnant. You don't tell people we're pregnant. You tell people you're pregnant, not we. There is no we. I'm not carrying the baby. Or babies. Or the babies. I don't know. I just want to get that logic part out there. Alright, now we can enter the storeroom. Because, of course, I've got the key. No, it's still B-A-B-I-E-S. It's just, I just said it babies. I mean, if Mortal Kombat can have a babality, then I can say babies. I actually have played Jurassic Park games. There was one on the Sega Genesis where you got to play as a Velociraptor trying to escape Jurassic Park. And you got to play as... I think his name is Alan. You got to play as Alan, I think. It was very difficult. It was very difficult. Other than that, for other Jurassic Park games, I haven't really played anything else. Oh, so she really brought home the bacon. Yeah, I'm just gonna stop you right there. No offense. I really just do not want to play Jurassic Park games. Like, I got nothing against them. I'm just not a big fan of them. I haven't played or watched one that I actually enjoy. Other than Dino Crisis. I will be streaming Dino Crisis, though. I look like Jason Voorhees, just in a regular, just looking regular. Oh, well, that's strange as to why it won't send the message. I mean, well, it sent your message. Yeah, I just kicked that first. Come on. Come on. My hammer! Seriously, Miley, you brought home the bacon. I never bring home the bacon. I mean, we have bacon, but that's not the point. I've never brought home the bacon. Victory high fives all around. She's choking me! Take that. That's what you get for choking me. No, not really. They're trying to kill you. From what I've learned, in Silent Hill, there's literally like two realities. You have your reality where things don't look this bloody or this creepy, and then you have the one I'm in right now that is creepy and doesn't make any sense. Like, whenever I can get further in the game, you'll see. Oh yeah, YouTube, on January 1st, I think after, because I have a Twitter account, so I have it to where, my YouTube sends my Twitter when I'm streaming, and then it will no longer be able to do so. Hey, Javier. Broly is 2 days away. Oh yeah, speaking of that, I forgot to tell you, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know what time I will be back on January 16th, but my dad and I are going to go see Dragon Ball Broly.
Looks like someone's been here.
It's 2 rounds? Oh, so it is like an alternate dimension. Oh, there's a key on the table. I don't think I've made it this far, to be honest. I want the key. So basically, since I know nothing about this game, it would probably be a good idea to find people like Miley, especially Miley, since she's the one that said it, about like what's going on in Silent Hill games. One person did explain to me in the first one that your daughter is the reincarnation of a woman. Her soul was split in half. So his daughter has half of her soul, while the other half is trying to come back to her so she can be, you know, full. I don't know how to put that. So she can be complete. Yeah, that's because Silent Hill is PlayStation 1, whereas Silent Hill 2 is PlayStation 2. No, I don't want to be mean by saying this. Usually when they have a game that leaps to a different generation of consoles, the graphics will and are going to be better. But nothing will ever beat computer graphics, I'm sorry. But because I'm playing on an emulator, believe it or not, the emulator helps the PlayStation kind of make it to where the PlayStation game is at its maximum depth of graphic resolutions and graphics wise, with, you know, shaders and stuff like that. Kind of like it basically like emulators with where the community puts a lot of love and work in, you know, hard work into it. So basically what they do is they turn your old PlayStation games, when you play them, basically into an HD. So that's why I kind of like emulators. Sometimes they don't work the best, but yeah. Okay. All right. Floor 3. Hey, DC. So, also, since I got a lot of everybody here, I'm going to put Pokemon on hold for a while, even though I've got blue, red, yellow, and silver. The reason why I'm putting it on hold a while so I can get to viewer requested games. Of course, like I said, this being one of them. You know, Tiny Tank, for example. You know, stuff like that. That's what I'm going to be doing. Yeah, because I remember now, Super Saiyan 2 Yoshi, one of my old subscribers, he wanted me to play Silent Hill as well. And because Javier, you wanted Silent Hill, and I'm actually enjoying the series that I've actually never played before. I mean, it's nice, but I don't want to shame anybody by saying this, but in my personal opinion, I prefer Resident Evil over Silent Hill, but we all have our own preferences. But like I said, I just like Resident Evil a lot better. So I'm going to stick with that as my favorite survival horror genre. Resident Evil for the win! Oh, really? That sounds boring. I mean, as anybody knows, like, I hate playing mini-games in games. Sometimes. Except for, like, the Gummy Ship mini-game. Yes, that is a mini-game. And Kingdom Hearts 2. That one's my favorite. 3 is supposed to be really, really, really good. For, the whatchamacallit. Oh, there's the TV. Alright, now we get to watch an old VHS tape. I don't really know what the point of watching that videotape was, but oh well. Oh, you know what? I just learned something new today as well. Alright, let's go to the examination room. Darn you, Susan. Actually, I really shouldn't say that, because if I get partnered with YouTube, then I can't really hate on Susan. Because Susan's the reason why I'm a partner. So I probably should watch what I say. First floor through the elevator. Got it. Wait, a teacher broke a law? What teacher broke a law this time? You know, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not even surprised. Teachers nowadays are just plain right down and dirty. I think they watch too much Bad Teacher, the movie with Cameron Diaz. Yeah, I went there. I said it. Hey, you got a science fair coming up? I remember I did a science project, and then my teacher threw away my science project because I was doing how fast mold grows. She didn't like it, so she threw it away. And then she gets mad at me. She's like, "Where's your science project, Robert?" And I'm like, I told her, like, well, for one, you threw it away. So, one, I'm not gonna do it again, and two, either you give me a passable grade, or we're going straight to the principal with this. I got an A. I got a free A because she threw away my science project. And because you, but here's the funny part though. She was a horrible teacher, and she's the reason why I was on home studies. And that was actually to get back at her, but because she threw away my science project, she had to give me an A. Now kiss me, you fool.
Finally, someone else who's okay.
How is asking a person if they have a disability out loud in class, how is that illegal?
Lisa Garland. What's yours?
I have mental disabilities, and if somebody asked me what they were, I would explain to them what it was.
Tell me what's happening here. Where is everybody? I must have gotten knocked out. When I came to, everyone was gone. It's awful.
So you don't know anything either. Great. I just don't get it. It's like this is all some kind of bad dream.
Yeah, a living nightmare.
Let me ask you, have you seen a little girl around here? Short, black hair, 7 years old?
A 7-year-old.
There's a title on Google that says, "What
she's your
gives the
daughter?
school the right to give my child homework?"
Yes.
What kind of
7-year-old
stupid
girl.
parent are you?
I
Homework's
can't
to
say
help
that I
children
have. I
remember
was
so that they
unconscious all this
learn that they
time.
know what they learned. That's what homework's about.
I'm sorry.
I literally do not see anywhere in here how or why it's
Do you
illegal
know
for a teacher
anything
to
about
ask
all
a
that
person
weird
if they have a
stuff in the
disability.
basement?
No.
I don't think
Why?
that's illegal,
Is there
honestly.
something down there?
You don't know?
I am literally finding
Don't you work
nothing
here?
on this subject.
We're under strict orders never to enter the basement storeroom. So I really don't know. What did you say was down there?
Well, it's... Damn! My head.
What's wrong? Harry? Harry, let me help you. Harry?
When teachers bully. Oh, here you go. Listen to this.
Was I dreaming?
You were too late.
It's you.
Yeah, but Sassy, you're in France. That's different than America.
Yes, Dahlia Gillespie.
Tell me everything you know. What's going on?
Darkness. The town is being devoured by darkness. Strength must overcome petty desire, childish sleep talk. I knew this day would come.
What are you talking about? I don't understand a word of this.
Believe the evidence of
Well, at least
your
it's not back in the olden
eyes.
days where they take a really thick wooden
The
ruler
other
and they beat your
church in
backside
this
with
town,
it.
That is your destination. This is beyond my abilities. Only you can stop it now. Have you not seen the crest marked on the ground all over town?
Got it, Sassy.
So
Yeah,
that's
that I
what
did
I
not
saw
know.
in the schoolyard. What does it mean?
It is the mark of Samael. Don't let it be completed.
Oh my god, I
Hey,
love
wait.
ours. Like, if you get the really cool teacher and he saw you, because, you know, you take rubber bands, right? And, of course, you'd stretch them on your thumb and your index finger as, you know, far, you know, as, you know, stretched out as you possibly could. Then you took paper that you folded up, like, very super thick-wise, and, of course, you kept folding them, and then you fold them into this one thing where you take the rubber band and you take it and you like this and you shoot it at people like a bullet. Well, I don't know how else to really explain it. Okay, so you shoot the projectile. You shoot the projectile at people, and then one teacher was okay with it, and then he actually joined in, and then we were just having a blast. It hurt, but we were having a blast. Okay, I must be back in my realm. Usually when a teacher gets really close to your face, it's not because they're going to kiss you, even if it's a man or male. It's just like they're trying to tell you that they're not going to be taking your crap, and then you need to pay attention. It's not because they're trying to kiss you. The reason why they're getting in your face is because they had it with whatever you're doing. That's the reason why they get in your face. Trust me, I've had a lot of teachers get in my face because of that. It's either like, oh, I was disrupting the class. Oh, I have behavior issues. Or then I tell them, I was like, well, honestly, if you weren't being such an a-hole to me, then I probably would not be disruptive in your class. So more than likely, it was you. You were doing something you weren't supposed to be doing, and the teacher was not trying to kiss you. The teacher was trying to tell you, basically by getting in your face, that they're not going to put up with your crap. Well, yeah, even if it's a conversation, I seriously doubt she was going to or try to kiss you. And besides, it's illegal for student and teacher relationships anyway. So, if she does something or he does something, well, guess what? They just got themselves fired. Well, I got a learning disability. That doesn't make me stupid or anything. I mean, I'm bipolar. I'm also ADD, ADHD. I mean, those are my disabilities. Oh, you're 34. Holy crap. I'll be turning 29 this year. I mean, because I notice as I get older, my ADD, ADHD gets worse and worse. Like, I'm coming to the point where I can kind of barely really pay attention to anybody. Look at that, I found some health. I'll have to use it soon. Use it now. Okay, I'm gonna die here because I'm getting attacked by pterodactyl-like creatures. Hi, John. I mean, I'm definitely not autistic, that's for sure. It's just like when you're like me and you have to, when you deal with certain people too many times and you're sick and tired of it, then after that you just don't want to be with people anymore. You don't want to be you really don't want to be around them. You don't want them around you, and it's kind of sad. The reason why I say it's kind of sad is just because, like, you're just sick and tired of it. And I'm gonna turn into Tom Hanks and yell at a volleyball named Wilson or Wilsa, or whatever I want to call it. That would be funny. I'm doing well. How about you? Just telling everybody about how mentally messed up I am with my problems. That's definitely not your problem. Oh my god, I'm being chased by pterodactyls. Actually, I don't even know if they are pterodactyls. They're probably just some stupid mutated bird or something. Wait. What? Did you get engaged? You know, sometimes autocorrect either makes the conversation or it just completely breaks the conversation. Especially me when it comes to my ex-girlfriends in the past. Oh my god, you would not believe how many times they wanted to break up with me because of my phone. You know what? I think everybody has OCD, and I'll explain why. Have you ever noticed that even if you do not have OCD, I'm going to explain how you have OCD. Say, for instance, you're just sitting down, like, you're just sitting down, and you're like, okay, you know what? Like, because, like, for me, I always put my phone right next to my television, like, right underneath of it, and I have it open, or I just put it near my TV. If it's not near my TV, I move it to my TV. That's OCD. Say for instance, like, oh boy, say for instance, you know, you keep twitching and you see, okay, like, you know, my mouse, for example, like right here, it gets a lot of dirt right here, so I have to do this and get off all the dirt, you know, and then I place my mouse back down. Well, if my mouse isn't in the right spot, basically for me, if it's not close enough to me, then I move it closer. It's OCD. Like, everybody suffers from OCD. You don't think about it, but once you start realizing the things you do, you're like, oh crap, I'm OCD. But I wouldn't necessarily describe that person as being diagnosed with OCD. It's just how you like things are. You know, I was explaining this to my dad too, and it was really funny. He's like, I'm not OCD. And I was like, Dad, you keep doing this one thing repeatedly. He's like, it's because I want to get it right. That's OCD. But like I said, I'm not diagnosing anybody, or like, you know, you guys on my stream. I'm not diagnosing you having OCD. I'm just telling you so you can realize stuff that you don't normally do. Like if I tell you, okay, like close your eyes and just relax and listen to my voice. By hearing these words, you're going to start to realize this. So if you close your eyes right now, which I'm doing, and I tell you, you know, listen to my voice, which now I am doing, and I tell you, okay, like you are relaxed. You can now feel the clothes that are on your body. Well, guess what? Now that you heard me say that and that you close your eyes, now you're going to always constantly feel that you are wearing clothes.
What's this?
Harry!
Sybil?
Wait, why are you going to
I'm glad
destroy
you're
me?
okay. I shouldn't have left you. Things are worse than I thought. It's nuts.
It's knucking futs.
What are you doing here? I thought you left town.
I saw you go in here, so I followed you. I couldn't get out.
Yeah, see, Cap Zane,
All the
that
roads
is
out of town are
OCD.
blocked.
What you were literally describing
have
is
completely stopped
literal,
running.
actual OCD.
The phones and radios are still out too.
What about
10
my
out of 10,
daughter?
like
Did
you
you
will
see
destroy
her?
me? Come on,
I
put him
did see a
up,
girl.
put him up, put him up, put him up.
Was it Cheryl?
I only caught a glimpse of her through the fog. I went after her, but she vanished. I don't know about your daughter, but
I have never been to Universal Studios. I had
And you just
one
let her
chance to
go?
do it, and I never
Where
went.
was it?
You know why?
on
I was
Bachman Road.
sick.
She was heading towards the lake. Now don't get excited. It wasn't like she ran off exactly. There was no place for her to go. The road has been obliterated.
What? So then Cheryl...
It was like she was walking on thin air.
Hmm?
What about you? Anything?
Yeah, I met this bizarre woman. Her
There you
name's
go, Sassy,
Dahlia
that's the
Gillespie.
spirit.
Do you know her?
Dahlia Gillespie. No. And?
She said something about the town being devoured by darkness. Gibberish like that. Any idea what it means?
Oh, sounds like they
Darkness
really love you,
devouring
Miley.
the town. Must be on drugs. They sell them to the tourists. The Force still can't figure out who's behind it. None of our leads have panned out, and the investigation is stalled.
What could drug trafficking have to do with all this?
I really don't know. But maybe that's the darkness she was talking about. That's all I can think of.
Your next vacation is in 5 weeks? Wow,
What's
that's actually
this?
really soon, Sassy.
Just discovered it. Maybe there's something back there.
Let's have a look.
Wait. We don't know what's back there. I'd better check it out first.
I'm a cop. I should go.
Yeah, she's right.
No, I'm going.
All right.
She's a cop.
I'll cover you from here.
She's meant to protect and
Be
serve.
careful. If anything looks fishy, get back here on the double.
Okay. Sybil,
Yeah?
do you know anything about... well, like some other world? It's like some kind of bad dream.
What are you talking about?
I'm not quite sure.
I know what a BB guns
I
are.
try
know
to
what a
make
BB gun
sense
is.
of it, but then my mind goes blank.
It's you either have your pump
Everything's
action
dark
BBs.
there, and I hear sirens in the distance. I met this
So it
nurse.
can also go for a
Lisa.
pellet gun, and it just shoots a little small
It's like I was there,
ball or a pellet.
but not really. It's all a blur, like some kind of hallucination.
I remember my
you know?
cousin telling me that he shot at a
I
frog,
have no idea what you're talking about, Harry.
and it barely missed him, but it still hit him. Like when he shot
I
the
was just
frog, it
wondering.
literally took the bottom layer
mind.
of his skin away, and they could actually
Harry.
see the heart. Like
You're
they actually
tired.
saw the heart; it was beating, and it was everything else. And the frog
Yeah,
was like just
maybe.
fine. And then of course they put it in water, and then they told me that the frog drowned. And I'm like, gee, I wonder why. And then he told me that he shot at a squirrel before. Squirrel's all moving around and everything, and then the squirrel started to slow down, and then the squirrel just went, like, it just fell over backwards because, you know, he killed it. Oh, you shot yourself in your nostril. That sounded very bad.
What's this? Some kind of altar. Never seen anything like this before. Maybe this is the other church.
I got me an axe. I'm gonna axe these guys some questions. Maybe that's what the plastic bottle's for.
What the?
Harry? Are you okay?
Yeah, I shot myself with an
Harry?
airsoft gun. I had my friend shoot me one in my toe with the shotgun airsoft gun. Oh boy, that was not a good idea. But I didn't know they made a sniper rifle one.
Where am I?
I'm back.
Harry,
Lisa? Then I'm in the hospital?
you were having a bad dream.
Was I? Hey, you don't look too good. Are you okay?
I'm fine. Nothing you need to worry about.
Well, if you're sure. Lisa, do you know a woman named Dahlia Gillespie?
Oh yeah, that crazy Gillespie lady. She's kind of famous around here. She never sees anybody, so I don't know that much about her. But I heard her kid died in a fire, and supposedly she's been crazy ever since.
Well, she says the town is being devoured by
It's okay, I'm a
the
bleeder too.
darkness. Do you have any idea what she's talking about?
The town devoured by the darkness. Yes, I think I do. Before this place was turned into a resort, the townspeople here were on the quiet side. Everybody followed some kind of queer religion. Weird occult stuff, black magic, that kind of thing. As young people moved away, the people figured they'd been summoned by the gods. Evidently, things like that used to happen around here all the time.
Hey, Miriam.
Before the resort, there really wasn't anything else out here. Everyone was so flipped out, you gotta blame it on something. Then a lot of new people came in and everybody clammed up about it.
A cult.
Last time I heard anything about it was, gosh, years ago. When several people connected with developing the town died in accidents. People said it was a curse. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm rambling. I'll shut up.
Interesting.
Was that another dream?
Seriously,
Did I pass
this
out
game is
again?
Weird. Wrong, Oh, I do have a map. I'm still in the antique store. Alright. Okay, the lake. Where would be the lake? There's the lake. I'm gonna sneeze. Okay, I sneezed. Okay, let's see. Lake. Police station. Hospital. So, 67. Lake. Oh, I can't read it. It's so hard to read. Public parking. I have come to a conclusion that I have no idea what I am doing. You know what's really weird? That when I looked on the map, I thought I could go this way because it looked like a open door or something. And apparently it was. I'm impressed. Okay, so if I just use the map, basically, okay. Okie dokie. Like, this isn't creepy.
Cheryl!
Ah, I knew there may have been something behind that. See, my best friend and I didn't have a challenge with each other. We're just idiots. It's only when him and I ever hang out, we're just complete idiots. But when we're with other people, we're the responsible ones. Now, explain that one. Not even gonna lie, I'm surprised him and I aren't even in, like, haven't been in the back of a cop car. I'm not even joking about that. I'm not saying I'm a bad man, because I'm not. Rifle shells. Oh, do I get a rifle? Thanks for the spoiler, game. Thought I could break that. Oh, best kill shot. Sounds dirty. Yep, that's how my friend is. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to stop Silent Hill right here. I hope you enjoyed this. Apparently I'm at the jewelry store that has rifle ammo for some odd reason. So I will see you all next time. I just also want to know how many bullets I got. 12 bullets for the hunting rifle. Okay, seriously, like that's not a spoiler alert. Alright, so take care, have a good one, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.